Oh, here it is. I see it. We must have went live. I think we went live.
40-20?
40-20. Yeah. Hi, welcome to the Rule 62 podcast. Rambo, Barbie here tonight. I've got a couple of other hosts coming in, co-hosts filling in for Jake and Ryan tonight. So for now, you get to deal with me. I'm down here at Will Work for Recovery, and that's 4026 Washington Avenue North, Minneapolis. I don't know the zip code. I think it's, what is it, right? 55412, something like that. Anyway, if you put it on the Google Maps, then you put in 4026 Washington Avenue North, you'll find us. It's in the back of Minuteman Press. Come join us. All right, so tonight I brought in a thing. I know that I am a person in early recovery. I, as a matter of fact, just accomplished 20 months clean and sober today. My DOC is methamphetamine mostly, and I'm proud to report that I am needle and meth free for 20 months exactly today. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. I think we got people coming out,
Okay.
so we're going to start getting people on the show tonight. I already see one coming. Oh, here comes Bigo, big podcast show guy. So I'm going to wait till some other people get in here to get into our topic that I've got for tonight. Just so you know, it's stress management. Yeah. Oh, are we locked? You know, I would help them, but then I would have to leave my post. You gotta use the. Yeah, I'm aware that you're out there, but I'm live. Use the little knife thingy. Boy. Oh my God. I'll be right back, TV Land. Yeah, I can hear you banging. That doesn't help. When you bang, it doesn't help. You have to use that. Yeah. Banging does not help.
Are you already live?
I'm already live. I've been live. Just don't close that door all the way, please. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I've been saying all this stuff and not even into the microphone. Okay. I've just been screaming at the computer. My name is EJ. My friends call me Rambo Barbie. I'm going to start this over again.
Okay, wait. EJ.
Hold on. I got to say where we are. We are at 4026 Washington Avenue North in Minneapolis. We are right behind Minuteman Press. You can come down and join us. We are live. All right.
So check it out.
We've got some people. I got to switch
I
our
meant
camera.
to like get with you earlier.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do this real like lively. Hey, welcome back. I'm EJ, I'm Big O, or I'm Barbie, and I'm Big O.
Oh, yeah.
And you're on Rule 62.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
I wanted to do that.
Yeah, we didn't.
No.
There's always the next time.
Always next time.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can spotlight.
I'm just saying,
layout,
we
press shift plus 4. Shift 4. I don't feel like that did anything at all. So otherwise, I think somebody's looking for you out there. Oh. I'm sorry, TV Land. You can only see Rambo Barbie. I'm hoping for Tim to get here soon, but we've got Lala with us tonight.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. And Big O, who's not paying attention.
Big O's never paying attention.
Rarely is he.
that's in there
Tim
too.
is breaking it down and getting into the nitty gritty of my
For
whole
some
life.
big shit, he gonna have me come with
Are you
him.
coming on Friday? Yeah.
On the 7th, yep. Already got like three rides lined up.
Hey,
now.
sound.
Yeah.
we
Hello.
There we go. Thank you.
Love you, Timmy.
Thank you. Awesome. All right.
All right.
Hey, wait. Camera. Wait, camera view.
Action.
Camera view.
What's wrong with the
Oh,
camera?
well,
view?
'cause-
It's on him.
Right, I know. But usually Jake sets it
Everyone
up.
is Unmuted now.
Jake sets it up so that it, like this is laying flat and
there
it
you
sees
go.
all of
Alright,
us.
yep. So we want this to be
Ah,
all right.
Uh-huh.
Mode.
You know,
Yeah.
there it is. That's what it was.
I've always
On
had a
there. Yep.
problem with
Yep,
these
I remember
cameras
now.
because you can
On
see
your
the
phone, it's too
hosts
small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on your phone.
and you can never see the guest.
Okay.
And I
So-
think
Oh,
you
we wanna
should be
turn
able
it
to
a little
see the
bit.
Here,
guest.
you figure out how you.
I got it.
Do you want it too, or do you want the other one? Here. And now you'll see what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, do it that way. Yeah. And then
And your ego should have you be the one.
right. Oh, you're tipping. Okay. All right, we got sound. Okay,
We're
cool.
all on camera.
Welcome back. Even though we're already
Who
such
are
a
we
lag.
hearing?
Like halfway
Me,
through it.
because it
Oh,
it's
wait.
got hang time.
Oh.
So
It's
it
like a
doesn't-
couple seconds lag.
yeah, we don't hear it they don't hear it in real time.
Right.
Welcome back, Barbie.
You didn't do it right, but
Wow.
I'm Big O,
I'm Nick,
and welcome to
And
Rule
wait,
62.
62.
Oh, wait,
and we have
Go
Lala
ahead.
as
Oh,
the
finish
guest here.
your
it's okay. Practice. We got to practice
Practice,
that
practice
one, no
makes
doubt.
Yeah,
perfect.
Lala. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Lala. Thanks for having me tonight.
Yo, we've been having a fantastic conversation with Lala. I'm sorry you guys missed it.
Should we like recap a little bit?
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
Talk about what we were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think-
recap that for
Yeah,
us.
TV Land would love this.
Okay, so I was just basically letting and the people in here know when I had my moments, my clarity of when I wanted to change my life, because I was doing bad things. Bad things happened to me. I was doing bad things. I shared in the meeting tonight. I live by a motto: I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me. I'm gonna get over on you before you can get over on me.
Mhm.
You know?
I think a lot of people live that way. I mean, I know myself, but it's always been that way. It takes
Yeah.
a lot to unlearn the way that we
Yeah, it does.
grew to be.
Yeah, and so like I was just saying, like before I had this moment of clarity, I got to prison. I was the one to walk around with the shank and didn't care, like run up, get done up type of stuff. And then probably about 4 years into my bid, I was like, all right, there's a common denominator. And that common denominator and all this stuff, it's not their fault. It's not her fault. It's not his fault. It's me.
Yeah.
It's me and my ignorance.
What's crazy though is that like I don't know you from that life. I only know this you.
Right.
And I could never, when you said murder shit, I was like, not.
And that's the thing. Like most people, they don't. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
Either way, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean?
You're coming back to share your whole story. Don't be sharing too much on here. Other people want to get on.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So I was just sharing with O and them, like I got locked up. I got locked up for a homicide. And I took a plea bargain because I was honest. My mom always taught us be honest. So I was honest with them. I said, yeah, I did it.
Mhm.
I did nobody else do it. I don't know this person. I don't know that person. I know what I did.
Right.
So
That accountability we were talking about earlier.
yeah, yep. And that's what I told him. Like I take full accountability for what I did. What I did was wrong.
Right.
And I got a sentence of 220 months, 18 years. Sat 12 years in prison. I'm out, and I was telling Big O, it was a 2nd degree intentional homicide was my plea bargain. If I didn't take that plea bargain, I was looking at 1st degree premeditated homicide.
That's a heavy
Yeah.
heavy hitting sentence.
Yeah. So
I want to switch gears just real quick. Can you tell TV Land what you about to be up to right now?
Yeah, that's definitely
gonna be
work.
doing? Because
That's
I'll tell
definitely
you
a better
what,
conversation.
I'll tell you what, like we all did some dirt in our past, right?
exactly.
And we can't be defined by the shit that's back there, right? And we
Absolutely
can't
not.
change that shit. But I'm telling you what, you're a changed person. I didn't have to
Yes.
know you from back there to know that you're changed. Like you could see the glow about you. Like, what are you about to do?
I got 2 more customers.
Okay.
So whenever you want.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so what I be up to today? I want to give a shout out to Paul and Carolyn, you know, because without them, I wouldn't have a recovery
Right.
community. I did treatment and stuff and I was locked up, but I was like, I don't need that shit. I'm 12 years sober. I don't need that shit.
Right.
But I came here and everybody's talking about the same thing I went through. You know what I mean?
Found your people, you say.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Yeah.
found my peeps, you know, and this is what I'm up to. Tuesday night's a chair meeting, well variety. You know, it's Tim said to me, Tim popped in last night. He's like, wow, this is a big meeting. We sat in that room with 3 people one day.
Yeah.
A couple days in a row.
Yeah.
3 people.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard it's getting some
Yeah.
strength behind it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So you know, it's a well variety meeting, but I welcome all,
Yeah.
you know, because
And for anybody who doesn't know, what is well variety?
well variety is a Native American based NA/AA meeting. We
Mhm.
don't do steps. We just basically get down to what you want to do and how you want to do it. You know, you got to look at your ethics, you got to look at your laws,
Yeah,
your principles. What
Building a personalized recovery program.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That
The Native American way, though, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
in your
In
spirituality.
spirituality, yeah.
Do you guys still smudge before the meeting?
Oh, absolutely. We go
Absolutely.
through so much sage. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yep.
That's
So-
awesome. All right, cool. Well, we do got a couple of more guests we got to get on the show.
Absolutely.
It was wonderful having you
I
on. I'm
just-
gonna
hey,
miss you.
I just wanted to bring up you were talking about what you're doing now. I just real quick what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Going up north.
Being a mom.
I'm gonna go home and be a mom.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna go
are.
home, be a mom, be a daughter, be a sister, and auntie. It's a long time coming. It's nerve wracking, but
Hey, but that's a
I'm
real
so happy.
yeah. That's a real on the other side of the story type of moment.
Yeah.
Because from where you were at to where you're at now, coming full circle, going home to be a mom and bring back to the family. Come on. They should
Yeah.
make a movie. They make movies about that stuff.
They do.
Stuff.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Show the people it pays off.
I
yeah,
get to go.
show that.
I get to go home and I get to meet my daughter. You know, I met her once, but I actually get to go home and see how her hair feels, her skin,
Right. Get to know her.
get to know
on
her,
an
know
intimate
her.
basis.
Yeah, because
I love that.
I'm so
she
happy
was
for
5
you.
months when I left. So
Mhm. Yeah. One
Yeah.
of my kids, my middle daughter Katrina, she was 2 months and 10 days old when I went to prison.
yeah,
So I get it. You know, and this is why I like it that we have a variety of people come on, because we're not the only ones. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And just by looking at us doesn't mean that that's what we are. You know what I mean? What
Yeah.
we present or
right.
what we've been, that doesn't
that
define
doesn't
us.
define you. What
Yeah.
No,
defines
no,
you
no,
is where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What you working on?
yeah, and I'm working on myself every day.
I love you, Lala.
I love you too.
Congratulations. Much
Yeah.
love, babe.
Yep, thank you guys.
Yes. All right. Who's next? Who's next?
Next victim.
I actually
Uh,
where did that piece of paper go that I wrote on? Oh, it's right in front of my
Yep.
face.
Have a good night, Big O.
have a good night.
See you Friday.
So I don't know who our next guest is, but
It looks like Nick is coming in.
oh, okay. This is a good one
Come
for
on
this
in, brother.
topic right here. This stress ball.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to hear the.
Okay, so you got to put the headphones on, and when you talk, you got to get real close to the mic, like so that your lips are almost touching it. Don't be flipping them around a
But
bunch.
don't
Just
let
put
your
them
lips
on.
touch it.
I got it.
Okay.
So first of all, I never would have done this except for Big O and EJ,
Hey,
who I've known for
Oh,
several
just
years
leave me
now.
out of the mix.
Just-
Well, I've known these guys for
Yeah.
years now, and I feel comfortable. But Nick, you're
I'm playing.
no.
Hey,
so-
you might as well stay the whole time now. I mean, we can go head home together.
Well, but
oh, yeah,
but I
that's
got
the plan.
I got
you got
Justin-
meatloaf for me at home.
Justin's,
Yes, there's
Justin's
meatloaf.
coming on too yet. So anyway, hey, so I got a topic that I think would be real good for you.
Well, I wanted to bring up a topic. I
Oh.
wanted to bring up a topic, and
Oh.
it's a really sensitive topic, and it's up to date. And I wanted to get you guys' opinion on
Okay.
this and feelings.
Juicy sounds good already,
it's,
right?
It's going to be controversial.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
Oh,
start
Tim
out with the.
Luckett.
I'm gonna start out with the AA preamble. Okay, and in this preamble, it says the only requirement for membership is the desire to stop drinking. There is no dues or fees for AA membership. Now, that
Yeah.
being said, what is your guys' opinions and
Get
feelings?
close on the mic.
What is your guys' opinions and feelings on marijuana and the use of it
Be
in
careful.
these meetings?
Careful slamming on the thing too. You'll knock our
Okay, I
camera
don't
out.
want to knock nothing over.
He's
Listen-
very passionate about it.
Oh,
That's why
well,
the slam.
well,
Okay, well,
I
listen, what's
I
your,
witnessed- I-
Listen, there is a difference though. Like, whether you're just recreationally using it to get fucked up, or people like me who don't take any pharmaceutical medication whatsoever. Marijuana is my maintenance program, and I'll tell you, today I have 20 months needle meth free. And I didn't start smoking pot at first. I used the first 3 months to come off and let my brain come back to any kind of semblance of homeostasis before I would have any kind of pharmaceuticals. When pharmaceuticals had adverse reactions, I thought, I talked with my doctor, weighed my options. I have my card. I don't abuse it, and it's all right.
Yeah,
Like-
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like,
And
I've-
not everybody, that it's not for
Yeah,
everybody.
it's not for everybody, because I've known both of you guys in your full crazy
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and on the marijuana maintenance program. I like both of you guys in the direction your lives are going. Much more.
Right.
You know, so I mean, to each his own.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
just said.
Well, and there are people too that is their straight DOC is marijuana.
Yes.
You know, and being a house manager of 11 houses, I have a lot of clients who that is their only problem. And so I have to be mindful, you know, and I don't even like smoking. I would prefer the tinctures or the tablets, right? It's no smell. It's almost just as effective. It just happens to be that the flower is cheaper. And there's a lot of that, you know, it's legal now, you know, and it becomes a gray area, particularly in my line of work, because it's like, you know, people want to get high and they have their card, but then if it's a problem for you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, I do. That's
you
why I brought it up.
really
Yeah.
have to like for me, I'm very transparent, just as transparent with y'all as I am with my doctors.
And I'd like to let the audience know I have my medical card. I've also gone to a doctor. I also take it. Before this, like O said, full crazy. I was on amphetamines. My DOC is methamphetamine. And I basically couldn't use that because I was looking at a substantial amount of time in prison. So I went to the doctors and I ended up getting legal legal speed is what it was. And I was, like I said, taking enough of it where I was crazy. Now, you know, and I decided for myself that I didn't want to die of a heart attack at 50. I wanted to change my medication, but family and loved ones, including Big O across, it says, bro, you need to be on something.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Medical marijuana works for me. I did get.
Can I
Right.
talk about the other day when you were going through the one of your crates and you were having a moment, you called me down? Can I talk about that?
Absolutely. He's talking about a euphoric recall of past, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And that day so when you called me down, you were in full panic mode. And I remember I kept talking to you and I kept asking you, bro, go smoke a J, you'll calm down, and then we can have this rational ass conversation that needs to happen. Whereas right now you were manic, you were all over the place. And you know, there was no rational reasoning in that moment.
But I think there's a difference though, and there's something to be said for people who are just fucking the system and getting high still, or
Yeah,
if they're
they're-
actually
yeah.
utilizing it. Because like you would never, I don't think most people would, and I don't advertise it because I know that like, look, y'all, you guys know me. You know I don't ever say good things about myself, but I'm becoming a pillar for the women, particularly in this program, right?
Mhm.
And 9 out of 10 of them wouldn't even know that I have and utilize my marijuana maintenance program card because I don't fucking tell people. It's none of their goddamn business. I don't want to be judged. I mean,
right.
judge me if you will, and I don't give a shit now because it helps, but it's I know how people feel about it, you know what I mean? But I think there's too much stigma behind like, whatever.
And
but there's a
you're not out
difference.
here getting stoned.
Right.
Right.
So,
And
like,
absolutely.
my answer to this, to your question,
Yeah.
is there is a lot of people in this program who are very strict on the no mood altering chemical.
Right.
Right. And marijuana is a mood altering chemical.
Absolutely.
However, those same people will tell you that if your doctor prescribes you stuff for ADD, which is legal speed,
Right.
then
Right.
same people will say, oh, well, that's fine. If you need ADD medicine, you should take your ADD medicine. If you need depression medication, you should take your depression. Mood altering drug.
Right.
That's
Right,
exactly what it is.
Right.
Right.
Be it a pharmaceutical
And-
or something that grows. You know what I mean?
Right. And I am of the boat. I'm in the boat where I believe it's about intention. Is
Yeah.
your intention
Yeah.
to be straight or to be more straight or to get high off it? To
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Are
Yeah.
you trying to hide from your feelings,
Right.
or are you trying to fix your anxiety?
I
Right,
agree with
right,
that
right,
wholeheartedly.
right.
Yeah.
And I agree as well. It just, it hurts me inside when I see some people come in the rooms and they get ostracized for that,
Mhm.
and we can go on the subject of alcohol as well. Like I come to an early meeting where it's a lot of hardcore alcoholics, and some of them just can't put that drink down.
Right.
They
Yeah.
want to come to these meetings for connection. They want to come to these meetings for stability, and all of that. But they eventually get ostracized because they can't sober up. I mean, these are the places that
We don't shoot our wounded.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that
We
part,
gotta welcome these people with wholehearted, arms and whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Open arms. Yeah.
but it hurts me inside, and I just wanted to bring this topic up, and that's about it. So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Well,
I don't know if anybody else wanted to jump in.
yeah,
or
actually, we
Jessica's-
are going to get Jessica in here because it is 8:46.
Okay.
So, you got like 30 seconds? Plug whatever you want, a phrase or a place you like to go or something positive or
I
what?
don't know. Keep coming back. Works for me. It works if you work it.
Sucks if you
So-
don't.
Right. All right.
So
Listen.
work it, you're worth it.
Listen. You know what? I'm gonna put a shout out to probably the person that changed my. There you go. Knocking on the table. Probably the person that changed my life. To Jeff Stoll, my XPO. I'm off paper and I'm still not high.
Hey. Thanks for coming on the show, Nick.
Good job, brother.
Hey, can we get shout outs to like all the sober house, the recovery places?
Yeah.
Your 2218,
Yeah.
your what's that?
Robbinsdale, Alleno.
Robbinsdale, Alleno,
Fridley,
Fridley,
Alleno.
Alleno.
You know about the Fridley Alleno?
What you
I
know
actually-
about
I
that?
actually don't know anything about the Fridley Alleno. I've never been. We're talking about going.
They're having a dance Saturday
So,
night.
dance.
when you
Yeah.
when you get on it, make sure your lips are pretty much touching.
It's
The-
like you ASMR. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Go ahead.
I don't even know what that means. Wait, what does that
No,
mean?
you're
She's
the
like,
woman
keep
of the
hearing-
hour.
She's got such a sexy voice. That's all I can hear. In my
Yeah.
ear.
Hi.
Tell her to keep talking to me.
Listen.
Tell her
calling tonight on the hotline.
that.
I could probably make money doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could hear it.
What are you wearing?
Oh snap.
None of your business. So, who do we got tonight?
My name's Jessica,
Hi, Jessica.
Hey.
also known as best friend.
Yeah.
Also probably known as another best friend. Also-
I don't feel left out of this at
Big
all.
O, you want to be a best friend?
Yeah, I wanna be a
Yeah,
best
you want to be best friend
friend.
too.
Yeah. Me and Big O go way back.
I'm throwing Austina in the hat for the baby.
Austina. You know what they call her at work?
What?
So I won't give up the name, right? We
Right,
found out
right.
it was a girl. So I gave up the boy name. I told them at work, I was like, if it was a boy, we were going to
Mhm.
name him Hendrix. So now they all just call my belly Henry.
Still calling it Henry.
Yeah, they just call my
Oh,
belly Henry.
Baby.
Mhm.
Okay, well,
Hendrix as in Jimmy.
yeah.
I mean, Hendrix,
I mean-
but
Okay.
not for Jimmy. Yes.
Listen, if I was gonna have a boy ever, which no, that's impossible. But if I was ever gonna have a boy again, I was gonna name him Slevin.
Oh, that's a good one.
We were not gonna take that.
Lucky
We were
number
gonna
slap.
Slevin Kalevra.
Slevin.
Slevin Kalevra.
My boss?
Or Sloven.
My boss's son, she's got a little boy. He's 6. His name is 5.
5.
I would have
That
Yeah.
was one of my nicknames, PHIVE.
I'll take 5, but I would have picked on 7. If me and Slevin are in class together, I'm pushing him down.
Oh God.
Pushing
I,
you
I-
down.
I don't care.
Well, ain't no
I
one
was that
pushing you
kid.
down, oh. So
That's
we
right.
We must have we must have hit a sensitive subject. We lost 3 viewers during that last part.
Oh,
Oops.
Whoopsie. Well, you know what though? It's such a taboo subject, but it needs to be talked about because
What were
like
we
there is
talking
too much
about?
Weed.
marijuana maintenance program, and well, we know how you feel about it.
Well, yeah, we all know how I feel.
Okay, but
about
I
that.
really
ain't
wanted to-
shy.
I really, really wanted to get to this, and actually, maybe it is better that the pregnant lady comes on.
okay.
Don't make me cry now.
Oh, I hopefully I won't. I mean, I don't know what's gonna make you cry. Fuck, I don't know.
Hormones.
I'm the
I could
dad.
see a bunny get hit by a car and cry right
I
about
would
now.
too, and
What
I'm not
the hell?
pregnant. I think that would make most people cry unless you're a
That
fucking
was so
psychopath.
dark. I
dude.
could see a bunny get ran over.
I know what the fuck.
Just cry.
Dude, just instantly horrible. Okay, stress management. What is stress? The term stress refers to the way our body and mind responds to changes and challenges in life. Even positive changes. Like I frequently have said, I have a harder time dealing with good than I do with the bad, because at least with the good, I know how to react, right? So
The bad.
The
you know how to
bad.
react.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked that up. Thank you. But so like negative changes, sickness, relationship difficulties, job loss can be even more stressful. Your body reacts obviously with like fight or flight response, often includes rapid heart rate. You guys know perspiration, muscular tension, headaches, backaches, eventually fatigue and insomnia. Good stress occurs when you have just enough tension in life to get things done and you can let go and relax. Bad stress occurs when you stay stressed too long, when you imagine or create false problems, mountains out of molehills, when it seems as if there are no good solutions to the problems creating your stress. Really bad stress, when your body becomes chronically anxious. Now the stress feels relentless and unrelated to specific issues. What are supposed to be temporary bodily responses to a stress-inducing situation become long-lasting or even continuous. The effects include diminished immune system, decreased number of brain cells, blah blah blah. Right. So what I'm getting at is like I'll be like, you know, the most.
I
Like
know.
I'm always in fight or flight, right? And I mean, we've been doing parts work in therapy, and so like my exposed little kid has been stop ringing. Sorry about that, TV Land. I don't know
We should turn the phone off,
I
baby.
can't. I'm on call.
Oh, just kidding. She's at work. She's a responsible adult
I
today.
am responsible adult.
She's-
But so I'm constantly like, so lately my damaged child has been out a lot lately, right?
Mhm.
And then my big bully, the big badass protector part of me comes
Mhm.
in to save the day, right? But I need the middle, authentic, grounded part to come out. And I was talking about this last week on the show because I know I'm not the only one that struggles to find that calm,
Balance.
centered, level-headed part of ourselves, right? But I've
Yes.
lived in such chaos for so long that like when there's an absence of chaos, I'm like, create chaos,
Yeah, that part serves us.
Yeah.
That part serves us.
Absolutely.
So I, like
There's always an inkling
So-
or a need or like a want or like a not like a calling, but like for that chaos. I think as a drug addict or alcoholic, when you live that kind of life or you live in the fast-paced life with the money, like, and then you get sober for a couple years, there's always that like little guy that's like crazy chaos, like something, like do something.
right.
Mhm.
So there's been themes throughout my recovery, and the theme this week, even my kids said the shit to me, and I swear to Christ, if one more person says, "What are you doing for self-care?" I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. Shut up.
I was
Oh,
just gonna do
God.
it. You beat me to it.
Fuck right off. But seriously, like Meredith told me that I wasn't having a struggle.
We shouldn't bring that up. But what are you doing for self-care? Answer the question.
Well, so my sponsor wants me to come up with a list of 7 things for self-care. And I lost my shit. Like I was crying in front of clients the other night, like fucking losing my shit, right? Because I'm having a harder
called
time. Yeah, I'm having a hard time lately separating my emotions from my job, which has not been a problem, right? But I'm not doing self-care. I don't even know what the hell that means. You know what I mean? Like if I had a
Mhm.
motorcycle, that would be a thing, right? But I don't.
That's Nick's self-care.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good example because people like him, like without his motorcycle, would absolutely 100% go insane.
Right. So
Mhm.
the only thing I could really think of is like driving and listening to music. And the podcast, like that sustains my recovery. It's something I enjoy doing.
Journal.
I don't
Journal-
like that. No, because here's the deal. Not only am I a fucking lifelong criminal with a paper trail, when you write shit down, that's evidence. Not
Right,
only
right.
is it evidence,
Facts.
not only is it evidence, but like I've had my kids taken
We
away.
don't have to
and
live
things
that way anymore.
Right, but
Barbie.
I'm not. I've had enough trauma and damage. I'm not ready for that. I've
Okay.
also had my husband use that shit as ammo against me. Like
Mm.
I used to write a lot of really good shit. I haven't got time. I got a
I
mouth.
I
I got a
think
mouth.
a big
Words, words.
part of your self-care is meetings.
Well, yeah,
is
but
what you do. Like,
that's a necessity though. That's not like
No,
not
that
for you.
counts.
It
That
counts
It is
because
self-care,
what you do when you come in here on Wednesdays, like when I call you on Wednesdays, I don't work, and I'm like, "What are you doing today?" And it's such a strict day. You're like, "I have therapy," and then I'm at Will Works all day, and you
Mhm.
put yourself into this building to help these girls and these people. That is self care. Yes, it may be a necessity in your eyes, but that is also self care.
No doubt.
110% self care.
It's a
Well, because
necessity.
I think more so what she was getting at and what my therapist is getting at. Nick Sterry says, "Hi, Jessica." What I was getting at is that like all I do is work, meetings, and sleep. That is it. That is it.
Hmm.
And although those
Getting enough sleep is self-care too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't do that.
no,
you
no,
don't
I
do
don't
that.
do that. No. But I actually have
That's
I have a
okay,
sleep study
can
coming
I
up next
just,
week.
Interject. We've got
Yeah.
about 6 minutes. We have a guest, and I
Oh,
think
shit,
that
I'm sorry.
that was a perfect question for her
Yeah.
That was a
The
good
because
question.
she about the
Stress.
Oh.
because you do spend a lot of
Yeah.
time, like you've said that you're comfortable being bored,
Mhm.
which
100%.
is like
100%. Now I am. I
Yeah,
didn't
but that's the
used to
thing is
be.
that you didn't used to
Heck
be.
no, you've watched the change
Yeah.
in me in the last couple of years
Yeah.
because I couldn't sit still to save my life. And it took, gosh, I don't even know. Like, if I can't pinpoint one thing where I
Well,
was,
Here's what I'm wondering. Like, obviously, the pregnancy has settled your ass down quite a bit.
yeah, but even before that, I mean, I started to settle even before that
Yeah,
when
I
I
suppose
got
you
the
did.
job. And
you got that one situation.
Yeah.
That started to.
yeah, I started to settle before that. I don't know. I got really comfortable. I was bound and determined to love myself. Okay. At the beginning of the day, I wanted to wake up not angry because I for 35 years I woke up every day just fucking mad. Excuse my friend, but just angry at the world. I wanted to wake up not angry. I wanted to enjoy the little things like I used to in prison. I spent a long time in prison in my 20s, and what got me through that was enjoying little things. Sunshine on your face, butterflies in the garden, like just random ass little things. I want to enjoy those every day out here. And I started looking at like what I can do to make myself comfortable. I absolutely love my bedroom. That is like my safe place. It has my dog. That's my
That's what I
home.
need is to finish moving
And
into my room. Yeah.
It really was just about loving myself to be able to be comfortable in a boring life. Because all I do now is I work and I'm at home with my dog watching TV, and I don't need the chaos.
Okay, but let me ask you this then. Okay, because obviously
my
guys.
chaos comes from you, baby.
Shut up. I know. Almost all my friends' chaos comes from me. Shut up. Anyway, what I'm getting at though, deeper than that, is that part right there, because I don't. And I know that you didn't for a while, but I think that you've had a level of love for yourself that I've never even had,
And I don't know where it came from either. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Is
I
like,
was gonna ask, are you sure it's not from moving into a safe, comfortable home? But we know that shit ain't.
I mean, okay, these days that's a sketchy statement, but in the beginning, probably yes. I think stability had a lot to do with it. I know I am not the only one that's lived in the fast lane and the drug life to where you can't hold a job and you can't pay your bills and you can't like hold your own home or have a dog that you can feed. Or I would have never even considered for 1 second that I could have a child. Are you absolutely out of your fucking mind? Now I'm content with those things and I'm comfortable with those things. And I did move somewhere out of sober living. I did sober living for 18 months.
time.
A long time. Stayed sober for a long time. Moved in. The first time I paid my rent at that house, I bawled for a fucking week.
I remember
Bro,
that. I remember
called
that.
EJ. I'm like, I'm such an adult, man. I
They're
paid
so
my
proud
own-
that we.
I remember how proud you were.
I
You were
worked
like,
a
"Oh,
job and paid my own bills. Like I was
Yeah.
so freaking happy about it. And that has helped. The house has helped where I can be stable, and you lose the rules of sober living, but you keep those in yourself. Like when I left sober living, I was ready. I was ready to go out and like create my own rules and live by my own boundaries. You also then have to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
know,
ready for
I ain't
that
got no
yet.
one to tell on me.
I like the fact that when I moved out of the sober house, I moved in with sober guys.
See, that was
yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because
And-
moving out of the sober house is a big deal, dude.
Yeah,
I've been
it
living
is.
in and out of sober living for 6 years,
Mhm.
and just moved out myself 2 weeks ago, you know, and I think that would help too with a lot of my stress is to finish getting all the way unpacked and make it my sanctuary. And I'll tell you this too. You said something just a minute ago, Nick, about or was it moving into the safe space? I think that was a lot of it for you, because I'll tell you this too. You know, I don't sleep more than like 2 hours in a pop, right? Unless I'm sleeping next to somebody.
It's like 2-hour
right?
power naps.
Yeah, right. And so I'm tired all the time, right? But I moved into this place like 2 weeks ago, and like it's totally mine. Nobody ever comes up the stairs unless I say it's okay, you know, or the cat. And I actually only woke up once last night.
Shit.
Yeah. I was
Pat yourself on the
floored,
back for
dude. I
that.
was floored, and I thought either I am extremely exhausted or I must be starting to feel safe and a little bit more calm.
That's huge.
Yeah.
There's definitely been a sense of comfortability every time I've taken a step. Like, you know, I had a little mishap a couple weeks ago and went to jail for a couple nights. Okay. Shit happens. It comes up from your past. I didn't do anything wrong. It just happens.
Right.
You know, I had to go clear some things up to be able to pay for that on my own. Again, huge step. I didn't have to call no one for bail money. I didn't have to call no man and beg. If he comes, put money on my, no, fuck you, bro. Get my wallet. I'll do it on my own.
Here,
yeah.
right.
Like I will pay for myself to go home.
Yes.
And that's a big accomplishment.
Oh, heck yeah. Things like that, like that I would take for granted, or that I would, and I think a lot of it too was using other people. I've spent so long as a woman in recovery using a man or another woman because I didn't care what parts were between your legs to be able to get forward in life. I stopped that, and I stopped that immediately. I don't want no one to get me ahead in my recovery except for me.
Except for you,
Right.
Except for me. And I have put that.
What in the hell was
sorry.
that? Jesus, Murphy.
That was the Knight Rider thing.
I thought we were getting shot at.
I've put that first and foremost, though. I want to be able to say that I did this. I got sober. I got myself on my feet. I got stable. I didn't need no one to do that but me and my God. That was all.
You know what? I can say since that first time she paid rent, she's paid rent every month.
Fucking religiously. Like
that's what's
I
up.
make sure I go to work 7 days a week at a restaurant, and that is to save for baby and to pay my bills. My child support's paid, my phone bill's paid on time, my parole stuff's paid on time, rent's paid on time. I don't not pay my bills.
Right.
But that means the world to me to be able to do that on my own. I've never done that.
So Jamie MJ Headland says,
Oh, she's like a 10-year-old best friend from Grand Rapids.
so proud of you, Jess.
Yeah, she's seen me go through the thick of it. She's seen me on drugs, on heroin, in jail, in prison, on meth, drunk. She's seen the thick of it. So to see me sober now, yeah.
So I have a
wait. Before we
question
move along, I do want to give you a kudo though.
Hi.
The way you posed the question, you said something to the effect of powering out of negative emotions. You know what I'm saying? You were like, and I just want to appreciate that you recognize that there is the soft, gooey side of you, that you are a very loving, very caring person. And then there's the raw to try to power out of that feeling of insecurity.
Yeah.
That's that's that middle ground you were talking about.
And you do have that balance. I see it. And I know you don't let a lot of people in to see that, but people that have known you for years or people that know you really well do see that in you. You have it.
You just got to practice it more so it feels more comfortable.
That's the part. Is that because like I don't know when that's happening. You know what I mean?
Right,
and I feel like I'm constantly battling between the little kid and the big bully that I can't see through the middle.
Actively practice it.
Pay attention to your relationship with me, with how you treat me, how you talk to me, what you call me about, our conversations, because those are soft and those are balanced. And even if you're your little girl or your big bully, I can always find a way to you always find a way to middle it. You don't treat me any different when you're in those modes, but like you have that. I just don't think you let people in to see it. You have very select people that you let in all the way to see those parts of you.
And probably it's a female thing because
I
know where that's my sister right there, but still there's a male aspect and I get some of the raw.
So, but I did want to ask each of you, and we'll start with Nick. What basic need do you think that your addiction was a substitute for?
That's good.
Connection.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, from the start as a kid, I did it to be cool, right?
Yeah.
To fit in.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to fit in, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Liquid courage.
Mhm.
you know, to be able to get out of myself and talk to people.
Ask that girl out on that liquid courage. Yeah. Yeah.
And to escape, you
Love
know,
that.
like to numb myself and escape my feelings so that I didn't have to feel them because I didn't know how to feel them.
Right.
Right.
Nice. That was a good answer. Good answer.
Are you
All right.
doing it?
No,
You want
doing
it? You want me to do it?
Yeah, hit me.
Alright,
You
what
yeah.
basic
You
need
pick
is
one for
it?
him.
Oh, you want me to pick one for
Yeah.
him? All right, hold on. Let me see. I don't like that one.
See, because I don't know that I can necessarily answer that, but I think you hit the nail right on the head there. Connection, you know,
Connection.
Thank you.
but I
What's
when
the
I,
opposite of addiction, guys?
Connection.
Connection.
But see, but I
Hey,
think that I used for
I think mine is power and control issues to be with that to answer that. Power is a big thing, and
mine was just to scramble out reality for a little bit, so I
see,
don't
to
have
me
to pay
that's a
attention to
power
what's
thing.
really
I
going
can
on.
control exactly how I
how you
feel.
feel.
Oh yeah.
No, my first answer was love.
Mm.
I grew up in a home with no parents and no family and no love. And the first time I did heroin, I was so warm and it was so heavenly that it was replacing what people never gave me.
Hey,
I heard
was
it.
young.
You know what? One of my other very best friends from a long time ago, she said the same exact thing. She was a heroin addict too, and
Yep.
I could never understand that because I'm a fucking meth shard at this point.
Yeah.
But she was like, she said she described it the exact same way, and she said I had never had a warm hug such as
Yep.
that of a heroin hug.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. And that's the first thing I was going to say when you read that question is that it replaced love, and it continued to replace love until I could learn how to love properly, which starts with me.
man,
You know, that's absolutely what it was replacing.
that's heavy stuff. But I think we were supposed to say trigger warning before we.
We probably were. I'm
Sorry.
sorry,
Sorry, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
hit
we're
me with a
down to
question. Hit me with a
one.
All
question.
right. How did you deal with intrusive thoughts and problem behaviors? Or sorry, how did you? Wouldn't it be how do you? How do you deal with intrusive thoughts and problem behaviors today?
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez
hey.
Louise.
You do once in a while have clarity and hit
There
me
you
I
up.
go.
know,
One for me.
like for example, in the car the other day, I cussed Nick out.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that.
love Nick. Nick is my
Not this
brother.
Nick.
No,
Not
the
that
one
Nick.
the
My
one-
roommate Nick.
Oh yeah,
The one
yeah,
that was just
Yeah.
here.
No, I love Nick. I love Nick so much. I love his family. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
His mom is great, dude.
Ain't his mom the cutest?
is the
Just the
best.
awesomest.
I love her so much.
Anyway, so I cuss him out. Now that's an intrusive thought. That was like, boop. I'm thinking stuff. What I'm thinking is reality.
I was like, damn, Big
now,
O.
let's go ahead and
He was giving him the
but
business.
one thing I am is I'm aware of myself and I analyze, my behavior.
And you have that capacity to come full circle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
And
one.
and I brung him and I came back to him and I'm like, hey bro, this is what was going on. And now we have a dialogue about what I did. So and I think I'm like you said, I think I'm pretty good at that. It's staying on. So while the intrusive thoughts might win still, I do have the ability to come back and be like, hey,
Absolutely.
this is my responsibility in what just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Bless you.
Are there any tissues in the house?
I don't think so. I
dying over
don't
here.
think
Oh,
so.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. Big O, you want to pick a question for Nick?
No, I gave. Oh, I was
Are
gonna
you
say, I
already
gave
had
it
a
to
question?
Nick.
Oh,
To
you
pick
got to
for
go.
me.
Okay.
Am
Who are you
I
asking?
am I asking you or her?
You pick.
We'll go across the table.
Okay.
Big O
The
can answer
announcement.
Okay.
first.
Okay.
All right. So recovering from addiction is about more than not using drugs.
Oh God. Oh
or
shit.
addictive substances.
Ugh.
What parts of the lifestyle surrounding your addiction have you changed
Oh,
during
God.
recovery?
Hey, these are not like shallow.
God.
These are questions.
Okay, well, this is a trick question. I feel like
These
because
are
listen,
deep.
because like there are a lot of things that I changed for the better, but there is that one thing that did change for the
Mhm.
worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You gonna say it out
I'm
Are we
loud?
gonna talk about
absolutely
that?
not gonna
Oh,
talk.
we're not
no,
gonna
we're
talk about
not.
it?
No.
Why? You want to talk about
Okay,
it?
so talk
You wanna
about the parts
talk
that you
about the
have
better then.
changed,
Yeah.
other than addictive
Okay,
substances.
so for as an example, like you guys all know, I lost my kids for the last time to permanency 8 years ago.
Mhm.
I have a blonde haired, a red haired, and a brunette haired little girl. So I have a little girl of every spice, right? And in particular, I purposefully will avoid like stores for extended periods of time, the mall, for example, because I might inadvertently fuck around and see a mom and a daughter and let it fuck me up, right? So when I was in Tapestry, when I was an inpatient, this had gone on for years. This was 8 years ago. I lost my kids March 27th, 2017. And it's, you know, as time went on, I should have been getting better. I didn't. I got worse, right? And then I got some help, right? But I was still having trouble with that. And I don't know when the change happened, but I do remember in specifics when I was an inpatient and I thought to myself, I can't keep doing this. This is ridiculous. I can't keep falling apart like this in society. Like I'm going to have to get to a point where I'm going to have to be okay with this because it's not all about me, right? But that's all I could see. So I started watching Lemony Snicket's, A Series of Unfortunate Events
Yeah.
with the 3 kids. And it took me 9 fucking days to watch that whole movie all the way through. And when I did, that began something. And it was the person that I started calling Rambo Barbie. I'm not going to say her name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. And she has a little girl, a little blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl and it was crazy because it was like she knew that I wasn't in a place where I could face and be around a little kid. Like she just knew that I wasn't okay, I think. And within
Easy, big guy.
within a couple of months, I think within like a half a year, like she was like my little buddy, you know,
Little best friend.
Yeah, little best friend. Yeah. And it was her physical presence that I started to realize that I was getting better. That part of me was getting better. And if that part of me that I thought was impossible could start to get better, maybe I could start working on other things and maybe those would get better. So like, I don't freak out as bad as I used to.
That's growth though. That's huge.
Being self-aware and just all that, like, I don't know. I guess I don't really know. I know that I don't rock as bad as I used to.
No, you don't. And you stay seated more. You definitely don't rock as much as you used to. You don't have the movement. I've noticed in the last 2 years gone down.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your anxiety is dramatically less than it used to be.
Yeah. I think my response to things too is a little bit different. I don't think it's as you fucking have seen me fucking lose it, dude.
Just lose her mind.
Like I used to talk about my kids and physically try to climb out of the fucking chairs.
Yeah, those were interesting.
Like a
Days.
feral
Group
animal.
therapy.
Group therapies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
We used to walk holes in our back deck so we lived together in sober living.
She'd be walking this way and I'm walking this
We
way.
had a
and
back
just
deck
crossing
no
each
bigger
other.
than this room, and I'd walk back and forth smoking cigarettes one way, and she'd and we would just sit there for hours
Just
walking,
fucking walking
bitching,
it.
smoking cigarettes until we like saw paths.
Yeah,
in the
we
deck.
had our own little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
We used to do that for a long time.
Hey, I remember when you guys first started being friends and whatnot. I used to sit there looking like, why are they so turned up? Like, why are they so?
And we're like that all
There
the
was
time
so
together,
much
all the
energy.
time.
Yeah.
You should have seen us pull into the parking lot. I just saw her. She came and kidnapped me from work one day last week. So, I mean, it's not like I haven't seen her. I just saw her a couple days ago.
Right.
We pulled up in the parking lot and I saw her little like pom-pom on her hat up there. And I'm in the car going, just losing my mind. And I'm like that every single time I see her.
Yeah, she didn't want to let me put the car.
I was like opening the door, like, look at
You know, it's really funny too. I was actually talking to somebody recently about this, that like all those last 8 years that I lost my girls, they were my best friends. They were my only friends. And then they were gone. And I prayed every day that I would pray, I just want a friend that's like me. I want a friend that's just like me, that loves like I do, and I found you. And I have several of you.
Awesomeness.
I have several of them.
It's so sappy. All right, let's hear it
let's
out.
hear it.
How
Let's do
deep
it.
are we doing?
So I got a chance. I got it, man.
Oh boy.
I got a deep one.
All right, let's do it.
Oh
You
boy.
want the deep one?
Let's do it. I ain't scared.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What feelings or circumstances led to your addiction for the first time?
Oh, for
I
the
told
very
you.
first time.
Very
Oh
first
yeah, I got
time.
you
Like
on
you
that.
Madonna in this joint. For the very first time.
So I'm a what you would call like old school hardcore heroin junkie. Okay, trigger warning, people. I'm a 10 to 15 year IV heroin user back when heroin was real and fentanyl wasn't around. You know, I
Right.
started in the early 2000s when you could get real Oxycontin and real heroin. So I mean, it got ugly real quick, but I lived with a really addicted mom. I have a drug addict for a mother. She has been my whole life. There's
Same.
nothing new or different there. But my first experience with drugs was painkillers, and they were hers. And I was in my young teens. She used to feed them to me before school and tell me they were my happy pills, and then ship me to school. And I didn't know what they were. I think I was like 12, 13 years old. I would just take them because they were for mom, whatever.
Right, right.
But the first time I did heroin, I was 17 years old, and my mom put a needle in my arm. Okay. So it wasn't like it was already such a big part of my life living in her household, like watching her and her lifestyle and her,
I get it.
you know, and I knew the second that she did it, that my life was over. I knew immediately that I was going to be a heroin junkie for the rest of my fucking life. That was my only purpose. That was the only thing that I wanted. That was absolutely it.
Yeah.
And I blamed it on mom for years and years, and probably almost until my recovery now. Did I resent my mom? And I would just tell people I'm a drug addict. My mom made me that way. I was born to be a drug addict. I didn't have another choice. Mom forced me to do this. Mom did this. Mom did that. It's all mom's fault. Okay, well, eventually I grew up and I became an adult. I was doing drugs because I decided to do drugs.
Yep.
You know, but it took a long time for me to forgive my mom for that, because my beginning wasn't by choice. I was a kid in a household that I shouldn't have been in by any means. At 8 years old, I was pulling needles out of my mom's arm. You know, so it's a rough place to grow up in. But I knew, and like I said, I knew the second she took that needle out of my arm, that my life was over. And it was for the next 15 years. I battled with an IV heroin and painkiller addiction, in and out of prison and in and out of treatment, in prison with my mom for drugs, using drugs with my mom, you know, just things that you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But that's how it started. And I wouldn't take it back for a second. And I don't resent my mom for it. I forgave her a while ago. I love her. I understand her choices. You know, we have a relationship today that's very distant because she's still in active addiction, but we still speak. I still have the same amount of love for her.
For sure.
You know, but that's where it started. Wasn't necessarily by choice, but it did shape me. I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't do it a different way.
You know, I can relate to that because I know that my nephews, especially my older nephews, who saw me drinking and doing drugs, one of them actually said to me that it was his dream to grow up and be able to drink and smoke with me. And I'm like, what the? But then that makes sense because when I was a kid, I watched them smoking grass.
Yeah.
And me and my friends went outside, pulled up some grass and was acting goofy and silly. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait to join. So, man, the families we grew up in.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, right?
There's not much you can do now.
Yeah.
All right. So, you
We
know,
are chain breakers.
we are chain
We
breakers.
We
are
are
chain
chain
breakers. I know
breakers.
that's right.
I mean, I don't even know when we're supposed to end this show. I don't know. If it was supposed
Well,
to
we
be at
gotta
9
we
or
gotta give Jessica her
30 seconds. Yeah.
What's the 30 seconds
You
for?
can plug whatever you want. You watch the show enough.
Oh, that's
get a
right.
shout out.
You get a shout
Shout
out
out.
at the end of it. Well, I'm gonna shout out both of you for sure. Both of my best friends and Bego are kindly sit in this room
Thank you
with
for
me.
smoking.
You're
You know
welcome.
what I'm saying?
You're welcome. No, I wouldn't be able to do much without these two. I literally, if I don't call her, I call him. So it's like it's nice to sit in between both of them. Just, man, be grateful every day. Enjoy the little things, for real. Enjoy the sunshine on your face in the morning, and enjoy the little things that keep you happy. Stay blessed. Thank God every day. Chase your dreams. It's all the little stuff.
Love it.
Yeah. Who's coming? Am I getting Ray?
No.
No,
I
my
think we're
you're the last.
we're done.
Oh.
Charles Edward Cohen says hi. Hello.
Hello.
I don't know who that is.
Hello.
Hello.
I was gonna go cheap and do the wait and save, but I want mine now.
The
So
Uber.
yeah, let's wrap this
Let's
on
wrap
up.
it
So,
up.
You're done, son.
Is that all that commented? Is those two people?
this was a rough night. We had
It was a rough night.
technical
Sound
difficulties
issue.
for
We've had
30 minutes.
We've had up to 4 viewers. Now we're back down to 1 viewer. It looks like Susan Log, no sound. Just
We-
Ivan, no sound.
We get viewers on the backside once it hit,
Yeah, the first 35 minutes there was no sound. So
Right.
almost all
Everybody
of Lala's
tuned out.
segment.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Other comments showing up, yes, comments. Lala's. Timothy
One of my
says-
sisters watches.
I know.
There's
I
a-
watch
yeah.
religiously.
There's a lot of people that watch like
pop in and pop out.
well,
after
and then the
meetings.
next day and over the next couple of
Yeah.
days, people will be watching it after,
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people don't have a chance to. Oh, we got new comments. Let's see. We got Timothy says Lala is great, a great guest. I sure hope she doesn't share too much because she's going to be a guest for the for the entire
Saturday.
show on the 7th.
Lala is great. I was in
of
prison
next
with
month.
her.
Yeah.
Attitude for
Really?
gratitude.
Yes, I was.
Nick Sterry says, hey, Jessica, Jamie, Helland. So proud of you, Jess. Charles Edward Cohen. Hi, love you all. Soap man, Soap Chucky. Oh, it's Chucky. Hey, Chucky.
Chucky's the best.
Chucky's pretty great. Yeah. We got some love. Somebody threw up some hearts. We love you, TV
Hey,
land.
speaking of going to jail, did you know,
No, what?
man, if I was to go to prison, that
You
I
ain't
would,
never been?
yeah, that I would be in there and my OID number would be older than the average person I'm in there with.
Oh snap! How old is yours?
178004.
Oh, big go! God damn!
Yeah, man, I was young messing up.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I'm 245, and that's
What?
from
Yeah,
2010.
Mine's
2009.
31980, but mine was North Dakota, so I don't know if that.
No, I'm out from 93.
Yeah, that's shit.
God, when did
Yeah.
I go to prison? I went to prison in early 2008. I think I was 21, dude. I think I was like
In
21
there,
or so.
my OID number older, motherfuckers
Older
calling me
than
pops
people.
is what
Pops. What a pops.
I'm gonna have
Let me
to
get that pop.
Happy.
Pops. Let me get
Happy.
that pop.
Happy.
I need some ramen.
flex somebody.
Need them
I
ramen.
can't do it. I can't do it.
So what you plugging?
Who's plugging? Let's hear it.
Like I said earlier, all of the sober
Oh, yeah, the
houses,
sober houses.
2218. What's the one in Uptown? That church next to the Cinnabon.
And next to the cinnamon shop. I know what
Yeah,
church
yeah.
you're talking about. Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
where the young people meeting.
Yeah, there's a lot of
right?
young people. There's some good stuff
There's
going
a
on.
Saturday
over there.
morning pocket or a pride meeting there. There's some
Yeah.
What's
candlelight
that Buffalo
meetings
meeting
there.
that's always struggling? That's that
Sounds good.
Buffalo.
Shout out to people in St. Paul. I don't know your meetings. I'm sorry for
West
that,
End.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, you know what? I found a really good meeting in St. Paul. It's an AA meeting at 6:30 in the morning
Yuck.
at a coffee
Yeah.
shop.
Stop right there.
Yuck.
You can stop
Okay,
right there.
Okay, but you know what? There are people that like to go to early morning meetings. And
There
I'm one
are,
of them.
and I gotta go because my what's it called?
All right.
Is out
Well,
for
okay.
delivery.
Well,
All right,
lift it
bro.
up.
I was gonna say, let's ask Nick if I get up before 7 a.m. Let's ask Nick.
I know you don't. I know you don't. Why would I ask if I know that?
Noon.
Absolutely not.
No, that's too late. It's way too late.
All right, bro.
Bye,
Good night,
bro. I think
All right.
think the show went pretty well. What do you think? Should
We're
we
good.
are
Wrap
we,
it
you
up.
guys wanna
After
wrap
our
it up?
technical difficulties.
Yeah, all that technical bullshittery.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. So
All
someone
right. Well, I don't know if anybody caught it, but we are down here at 4026 Washington Avenue North.
We're done.
Yeah. And that's behind Minuteman Press, big gray building. And you've been with us on the Rule 62 podcast. EJ, Jessica, Big O, and Nick. Miss you guys. Love you. See you next week.
Hey,
Bye.
wait.
Oh, what?
Northwest Twin Cities Handyman.
Handyman.
Hey.
612-417-9957.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I
that out
forgot. I
there.
forgot to give you.
Hey, if anyone needs a handyman for real though, call my roommate.
Yeah, and sometimes.
Give this boy some work.
Yeah, and
Let's
sometimes
get this-
sometimes Rambo Barbie shows up to help.
Yeah.
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 All right. Love you, TV land. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, how the hell do you end it?
You turn it off.
Watch our butts walking out.
Right.
Look at. I wonder if anybody will notice.
Yeah, go ahead and make the face.
I did. I made the face. And